tell Hailee what.
All right, y'all. So this shouldn't take me long, but there was a lot of people on social media talking about how the judge denied DDG the order and everything like that, and they was praising it and they was celebrating it. But DDG's attorney clapped back, letting everybody know that his temporary restraining order was also granted. So both of these mofos got restraining orders on each other, okay? Typical young stuff, like I said. I think the problem with the DDG and Hailee Bailey situation is that it's too many scorn, trauma binding 304 clock crickets out here. It's just too many of them. It's too many of them. And they like to bleed their trauma and, oh, this is why you shouldn't do. Listen, this is not your life. This is this girl's life, and this is his life. And in order for you to have this much drama in a situation, it's a thin line between love and hate. And that's what they have. That's what they both have right now. They're going through the motions. Unfortunately, it seems like Hailee Bailey wants some type of form of control. And I'm not talking about as far as the child. I'm talking about as far as the beginning of the relationship. Her wanting him to get offline and on stream. There's videos of her telling him he better not be on stream. Girl, that's just like him telling you, you better not fly to go make a movie or something like that. I think, sometimes a lot of women have a false sense of thinking they can tell a man what to do. I think that's just been in the culture for some time, and men are getting tired of it. Yeah, you can ask your man not to do certain things or make time for you, but this is this man's work. This is his job. This is his passion. He's been doing it for years. He worked his butt off to get where he at. Just like she worked her butt off to get where she's at since she was a little kid, since her sister was a little kid. They was in Fighting Temptations. Well, Chloe was, but they've been singing and trying to make it, and they're here. You cannot tell somebody to stop going for what they're doing. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, DDG, Kai Cenat, a lot of the YouTube creators on here, this stuff ain't easy. This is a full-time job, okay? Putting content out here and getting paid for content is not easy. People make it look easy, but it's not easy, okay? Because sometimes people won't watch it, okay? And streaming is harder than, in my opinion, than creating YouTube videos, because I'll record a video on my opinion, drop it, and then chop it up with y'all about it later. But DDG and the rest of the streamers who are actively streaming, like, even though I don't like Jerry from Tom and Jerry, aka Academics, even though I don't like him, they be on streams for 10 to 12, sometimes 24 hours. Baby, I don't have the time. Okay, I'm glad I'm able to get this video out. Okay, I don't have the time. So if you're gonna be with somebody like DDG or somebody like Kai Cenat or somebody like Academics or any other of these TikTok and Twitter and X streamer, whatever the hell they doing on social media, they do it all the time. Even E. Kane be on YouTube, but she be on TikTok a lot live. There are people who go live on the daily. This is definitely a job for them. This is hard work. So you cannot just boss this man around and tell him, no, you got to get off live. This is how he get his money. This is how he get his bread. Not only through streaming and views, through sponsorships and connecting with other people and just doing it big. Like when Kai Cenat did the university thing, even though it went to shit in the end, it was good content. It was good connections. He still got something out of it. I don't think he'd probably do it again, but he still got something out of it. These people work. So I've always seen traits of Hailee trying to control him. He didn't stream as much when he was with her. He was always up under her. And ladies, if you have a man that has a purpose, y'all can't be trying to stop that man from his purpose, because you wouldn't want that man to stop you from your purpose, okay? You need to get with somebody who support what you do and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? You can't have that man stop doing what he do to be up under you, and then when you feel like he up in your butt too much, now it's a problem. Like, it's just, you can't do that. And from those text messages that I seen from Hailee saying, you ain't spending enough time with me, you just throw me away. Sometimes when you're focused on your goal in life, that is what you're focused on. But if Hailee or if Hailee or DDG ever hear this video, I'm going to say, like I said to the other content creator who's having relationship problems, I respect the fact that DDG is not going on social media talking about it. Is this family? Maybe. I thought I seen a video about talking about I told you. You know, siblings gonna be siblings, okay? But I do respect the fact that, you know, he'll say what he say. He don't talk as much. He didn't come on here a lot. It was everybody else always talking about it. When Hailee got pregnant, I feel like Hailee is the one who wanted to keep it a secret. That's just my opinion, obviously, because she's still trying to keep Halo a secret. In a way, she don't want him on stream. So I believe that that's what it was. And he respected her as much as he could. But at the end of the day, this is that man's purpose. This is what he's grown. Like, you would have never known him had he not do what he did, right? As far as stream and build his life. So you can't take that from that man. So here we are. Now you gonna get a restraining order on him because you listening to your people saying, because this is the hyena playbook. This is the hyena playbook for all you men and women out there who don't know. And you hyenas in the chat, I'm about to spill y'all tea. Y'all all do it. First thing y'all do is keep the baby away. Second thing y'all do, if y'all can't get child support or get full custody right off jump or trying to manipulate with that, y'all try to get a restraining order. Okay? When CJ So Cool got into it with his baby mama, she had hyenas tell him to go get a restraining order on it. She couldn't pull it off because it don't work like that in all states. So that flopped. And plus, what protected, and this is what you all you men need to learn from this. When you file first, you have more protection. The person who files first usually is the one that's most protected. Is DDG going to be protected in this? Yes, obviously, because he had proof. But had he not have proof, he'd probably be a little bit screwed right now. You feel me? So, luckily for him, he had proof enough to get the restraining order. But CJ baby mama tried to get a restraining order on him so she can get full custody. All hyenas do this. Every woman will tell you, girl, get a restraining order on him, say he did this, or show pictures of that, of what he did, and then you'll get it. Keke Palmer did the same thing. She did the same thing, filed a temporary restraining order to try to do what? Get full custody. And then what ended up happening? Everybody was riding for her. Everybody had her back. Was Keke Palmer this and Keke Palmer that? Just for her to figure that shit out, which I'm glad they did, and them to co-parent and do what they need to do. And then all the hyenas got mad at that. This is why you stay out of DMP business. But again, all hyenas do that. They file the restraining order, then they file for custody, then they want child support and all that yin yang yin yang yin yang. Now, before you 304s come in my comments talking about DDG want full custody and child support and all that stuff, they all file that. You have to go full throttle for full custody in the beginning so the judge will meet you in the middle. You don't just lowball. It's like buying a car. You don't go to the car lot and you see a car for $10,000 and you go in there and you say, can I have it for $10,000? No, you go low. That's probably not a good analogy, but it's reverse. You got to make a good deal. Okay. You got to put it all on the table first so they can meet in the middle, period. You know what the hell I mean. Put it however you want it. Okay. I'm tired. And then, so that's how it is with that. At the end of the day, this is stupid because she got a restraining order on him and he got a restraining order on her, and it's going to get nasty through custody. So Hailee's quiet now. She got to be. And DDG's kind of quiet. Everybody else is speculating. The people who are talking are the people on social media, the bitter females who's upset that DDG actually had proof. And what's even crazier to me is I seen a lot of women talking about, yeah, she should have terminated the pregnancy. She shouldn't have kept the baby. Y'all know that baby here, right? Y'all know that baby alive, and you talk about that woman's child like that. Y'all are disgusting. Then I had this old bird in my chat talking about she got postpartum. How you gonna make fun of her, talk about unaliving herself? That's some serious stuff. It's real. Well, if it's real, then she don't need custody, huh? She don't need custody, huh? Because she going through all these emotional distress and all that. She's such a victim. She don't need the baby because it don't sound like she's emotionally stable. See how that work? Y'all got to pick and choose y'all battles. And right now, y'all helping her to lose. Just shut up. What she going through is not your trauma. What she's going through is the same thing all these young folks go through when they toxic and they doing the most. They both need to relax and they both need to come to terms with what it is. All y'all doing is putting y'all bull crap on them. Let them figure it out. And eventually they will. Because now that this is out and she embarrassed herself by filing this paperwork anyway, because she got advice for somebody else, she gonna have to fix it. Or else more of this stuff is going to come out. Because I guarantee you he got more stuff about her. Y'all like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she said that. Yeah, she's a human being. Y'all the one keep putting people up on this pedestal and treating them like they're gods. These are regular folk. Their jobs are just different. Y'all get up out of here with that mess. Y'all leave y'all comments below. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone.
Anti-hyena. Baseline.